Greetings YouTube, my name is Tyler. It is time to talk about a Blind TBR book I finished, which is My Last Innocent Year by Daisy Alpert Florin. I didn't really like this. I have like nothing to say about this book. I gave it a 3 because it is so bland. But honestly, like, the blandness was almost kind of annoying to me, to the point that, like, when I finished it, I kind of wanted to give it either a 2 or a 2.5, but, like, there's nothing specific to really justify giving it anything less than a 3, in my opinion. So I'll give it a 3, but, like, I just did not enjoy this. I don't know, I think it has something with the writing particularly, like, that just did not click for me. It definitely is not like sad girl lit, I wouldn't call it. There's a lot of plot, there's a lot of things going on, and I think part of that was my issue. There's like just like a lot of different pieces, some moving and some is just like her backstory that we're getting bits and pieces of as the year goes on. Man, I don't know. There's also like a teacher or like professor-student romance going on. Romance is maybe a not quite the word for it, but relationship going on, which is mentioned in the second paragraph of the book description that I did not read when I drew this book. And honestly, that part of it just made me want to read My Dark Vanessa because this was not giving me the depth or insight to any of these characters, really. I don't know. The whole thing was just kind of off for me, and I didn't have that great of a time. And since we have finished a book, it's time to draw a new one, so let's shake it up. Book 15, so let's go grab that. Book 15, as you can see, this is like many pieces of craft paper taped together. This is a paperback. I think my guess is gonna be that this is the Valerie Lucelli book that I got a while back from my small friend, something about teeth. I can't remember the title of, so let's see. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Interesting. I don't think I'm going to be able to reuse this one. I tried to open this gently. So no, that's not what it is. It's another Harvard book sale book, and to be quite honest, it's 0 for 2 currently, so I can't say I'm like super excited about it. Especially because when I bought this, for some reason, I thought it was a graphic novel. Something about the cover of this gives graphic novel vibes, and it is not a graphic novel. The font is kind of big, but it takes up like the entire page. So this is, in a society where self-preservation is as much an art as a science, Nora and Arthur are learning how to coexist in domestic bliss. Though they hardly know each other, everything seems to be going perfectly, from the home they're building together to the ring on Nora's finger, but survival in this world is a tricky thing. The air is thicker every day and illness creeps fast through the body. The earth is becoming increasingly hostile to live in. Fortunately, Easton Grove have the answer, a perfect little bundle of fur that Nora and Arthur can take home. All they have to do to live long, happy lives is keep it or her safe and close. Okay, so that does sound interesting, even if I am a little skeptical currently because of my track record with the Harvard book sale books this time. But yeah, that's the new book I will be reading. I'll see you when I finish it. Greetings. It's been a couple weeks since I drew Composite Creatures by Caroline Hardecker from the TBR jar, but I just started it today, and since I'm here, you can probably tell where this is going. I'm DNFing this. I don't know. I read the first chapter and it was just boring me to tears. Like truly just, I just could not. And so then I went to Goodreads, and while it has like a 3.47 on Goodreads, nothing that would like keep me from reading it. Like that seems high enough. However, there was only 115 reviews, so it's not like well read. Like a lot of people have not read it. And just kind of scrolling through the reviews, the lower ones were just already kind of hinting at what I was feeling about it just reading the first chapter. And I just finished reading Foe by Ian Reid, which I forced myself to read. Like I kept pushing myself to read or finish it, even though I wasn't enjoying it. And I don't know. It's not the same vibe, but like it just felt like a continuation of forcing myself to continue reading something, hoping the creepiness will kick in. And I don't know. There's just a feeling in my gut to let this go, not push it. I'm not interested enough to like save it and try again later. I'm just gonna DNF it. I'm gonna put it on my donation shelf. So yeah, DNF. I don't know why I went on so long about it. Let's draw a new book. Oh, I will say I added a couple more books into the Blind TBR shelf. My husband bought me a couple of graphic novels and like a very thick wordy zine that I didn't have like the desire to read right that instant when he got them for me, so I just went ahead and wrapped them and added them to the shelf. So there's a couple more books in here. And we got 16. I will be back with book 16. Book 16, it is a hardback, but it is like smaller. It's not a super thick hardback. So I'm gonna assume this is fiction. It's a novel. I have no clue what it is. Ooh, this is very exciting. This is very exciting. My Monticello by Jocelyn Nicole Johnson. This is a young woman descended from Thomas Jefferson and Sally Hemings, driven from her neighborhood by a white militia. A university professor studying racism by conducting a secret social experiment on his own son, a single mother desperate to buy her first home, even as the world hurtles towards catastrophe, each fighting to survive in America. I'm very excited about this. Okay, so she is a public school art teacher and lives in Charlottesville. And I am in the Charlottesville area pretty often, and Monticello is technically not in Charlottesville, but like right outside of Charlottesville. And that is Thomas Jefferson's home, plantation, estate, whatever you want to call it. I went to Monticello a ton as a child. I have a fascination with Monticello, Thomas Jefferson. Once upon a time I would say Thomas Jefferson was my favorite founding father. I guess he still is kind of like my pet founding father, but not in terms of like, I look up towards Thomas Jefferson. I recognize the evil of basically all of the founding fathers, but I know the evil specifically of Thomas Jefferson as well. So I'm very, very excited to read this. I'm real excited about this. So yeah, I will see you when I finish this. Bye.